Alrighty, welcome to a Q&A video. I kind of ran out of time today to record a normal episode, so I'm doing this instead, and it's probably still going to go out a little bit later than it should. I don't know yet, but I haven't exported this, so we'll see. But I will go off of my Discord. I have a questions for Q&A chat, and we're going to go off of there. I'm just going to go from the top down to the bottom, see as how many I can fit into the 12-minute video that I have to fit this in, and we'll see. So Captain Varun firstly asks, who and what was your inspiration to start YouTube? It was generally other YouTubers. I don't have a specific person that inspired me. I just enjoyed watching quite a lot of different Minecraft YouTubers, Slipgator, Exumavoid, and Exumavoid, if we want to be green. But stuff like that, just different YouTubers I started watching, and I watched Chilled Chaos, Gold Glove, I watched C9ers, Gassy Mexican, all of those really cool YouTubers, not specifically Minecraft, but yeah, that was kind of my inspiration to start. What got you to noticing YouTube at the first place? I don't know what you exactly mean with that question, but noticing YouTube, do you mean like noticing watching videos or something? I was just watch videos. It's just a thing to pass the time. And he also asks, what is my favorite food brand? And saying brand, there's just so many brands now that I don't really have a physical answer that I can put onto this, so I'm just gonna say I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Okay. Mr. Weasels asks, what content am I willing to make? I am willing to make anything that'll be entertaining for you, and especially it has to be fun for me first, because I'm not gonna just play a game just because you guys want to watch it, and I'm not gonna have fun at playing it or while playing it, and it's just not gonna do that. Okay, and then he asks, what is YouTube for me, i.e. side job, hobby, etc. It started out as a hobby. It kind of conversed into my job, because through Patreon and through YouTube revenue, I can make enough at the moment to sustain myself. Barely, basically. Basically, I make minimum wage for Slovenia, the average minimum, or the minimum amount a company has to pay a worker. That's around the amount that I make right now. I'm not gonna go into any numbers, but over the time, hopefully I'll make a little bit more and it'll be a bit easier. But yeah, right now I can sustain myself and it's all good. And what is my target audience? My target audience is anybody who enjoys Minecraft, who enjoys any sort of gaming content that I will produce. So basically you can be 5-year-old if you play Minecraft, or probably not, but you can be 5 years old and enjoy my content, or you can be 90 years old and enjoy my content if that's for you. So anybody that wants to watch it, basically. Duke asks, will I ever make tutorials? I probably will. I haven't really gotten into tutorials yet. I mean, I did vanilla tutorials, but I have to figure out and maybe try around playing with modded tutorials and seeing how that will work, but I can probably do that, yeah. Fran asks, what is my favorite animal? And I would have to say probably cats. I do enjoy dogs as well, so they're kind of on a 50-50 for me. Like, depends, basically, but mostly cats, I would say. Lion RJ asks, any international trips so far? Where to, if any, to keep track once you start touring? I'm sure future Redditors will appreciate. If we go from, say, Slovenia, I've been to Austria, which is right above. I've been to Hungary, which is above and to the right a little bit. I've been to Croatia, which is kind of below, and I've been also to Italy, so all of the bordering countries. And then I've been to Germany a couple of times. I've been to America once, to New York, and I've been to Cuba, which is also kind of America, but doesn't really count. And that's pretty much it. I've been to Greece as well, and I'm planning a trip to Greece this summer, or not this summer, next summer. So 2019 summer, I want to go to Greece because I have a friend there, and if you're watching, you know who you are. But yeah, that's basically for the trips. And he also adds, what forms of entertainment, music, movies, shows, theater, etc. really move you? The ones you make concessions to be able to attend/watch. I generally enjoy a good like superhero movie, or a good kind of, not necessarily super action movie, but it has to be a cool movie. For example, just yesterday I went to see Robin Hood, and it was really, really cool. And then we looked at the reviews with my girlfriend, and it was really, really bad. It had like 5 point something on IMDb and something. It was really bad, but the entire movie was really good for me. I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch, and yeah, I'm not really too of a movie critic. I enjoy it. If it's fun to watch, I'll watch it, basically. How much do the people in your life know about your video streaming career? Family, friends, coworkers? My family knows, the entire family, and they support me with it. My friends also know, and they also support me at that. And I'm not afraid of hiding it to anybody. I can just say I'm a YouTube content creator, or I'm a gamer, or whatever they want to know. But it's mostly people aren't a lot of the people in Slovenia aren't really at that stage yet where they understand that you can make YouTube videos and make money off of it. And it's really kind of weird when you explain it to them and they don't really understand, but that's kind of how it is. And also he says, you mentioned the origin of your name on stream, which opened a whole Pandora's box. But on that note, besides obviously Minecraft and I want to say RuneScape, where the name came from, which other games developed your gaming experience? So the Fikibreaker name was made up by a friend of mine in primary school. And funny enough, he is my coach, I guess, for acrobatics now, which is kind of funny. But he developed that name. I don't know how he managed to compose the name together or whatever, but it is what it is. I got a RuneScape character from him in primary school, or something or another happened with that RuneScape character, but whatever, it was a RuneScape character named Fikibreaker, and I decided to just stick with that name. I tried making one of my own, but it didn't really work, didn't really catch on, and it was really weird, but I decided to just stick with Fikibreaker. I haven't really asked him if he's fine with it, so I might have to do that at some point, and it's a little bit scary, but I think it should be fine, because he doesn't really use it. He uses it as his personal nickname or something, but yeah. It doesn't really matter. And which other games developed my gaming experience? I think first games that I started playing was Pokemon on the I had the Game Boy Color. My sister had the big gray like block, if you remember those, with it needed 4 AA batteries, and we had that. And then I had a Game Boy Color, and then I had a Advanced SP. And then I went over to the Nintendo DS, but way later. But the Advanced SP, I played Pokemon Ruby like to the max. I have a full Pokédex. I still have that game here, which is really cool. But yeah, I just started with Pokemon, and then I transitioned to like MMORPGs slowly. I played World of Warcraft at some point in the mix. So I gave Blizzard some money, but that's fine. But yeah. Kid Fury asks if I want to hide my personal life / identity from YouTube, i.e. my name or etc. basically. Currently, yeah, but I'm not opposed to like doing face cam at some point. I just think I will do it for a milestone, possibly 10K, I think would be a nice milestone to start doing face cam. I'm not going to do face cam probably on videos, but at least on streams, and I can do like other Q&As or setup videos with me and my face or whatever. So that's pretty much it. But generally my name and my stuff, I think I want to keep hidden just so people can't really invade your personal life. It's kind of what I want. I don't really have a Facebook anyway, but it doesn't matter. So yeah. Mr. Pimp Daddy asks, what is a good Slovenian national dish I can learn a recipe for? Probably... I would say we do mashed potatoes with beans. So you basically make mashed potatoes, toss a can of beans inside and mash those up together. And you get a thing we call Mateusz, which is just a name for that specific mashed potato. And then you take some sour cabbage and you can get the chopped one, or you like just chop it up. Normally you can buy sour cabbage in a bag, and then you put that on a platter, put it in the oven for like half an hour or so, just so it gets nice and toasty. And then there's also a sausage variety that you can get here, but you can try any normal sausage, but it's called a peczenica. I can put it in the description if you would want, but it's basically a sausage, and you take the sausage, the cabbage, and the mashed potatoes with the beans, and that is a delicious Slovenian dish, I think. Hopefully. But we don't really have, I can't think off the top of my head what would be like super traditional for Slovenia that you could be easily making. I would have to look that up. Well, actually, I remember now. You can make potica, which is a really cool dish. I might put a picture next to this, but yeah, that basically. Hopefully I answered that. Neko asks, Fiki, will you ever try other FPS games other than Overwatch? Probably at some point. I just haven't really gotten the time to play it or anything, but I mostly just play Overwatch right now. It's the Winter Wonderland now, so you're gonna get a Winter Wonderland in the background, or not really, it was just Mystery Heroes, but doesn't matter. But yeah, I'll play other FPS games at some point. DJ Pimp Daddy asks, if I could go back and redo any video/series again as a do-over, which would it be? As a video, I don't specifically recall a video that I, right off the top of my head, I said like, that was a bad video, I want to redo it. I can't really think of anything, but as a series, I think I would give FTB Sky Adventures another shot, and I think they're making a new one that might be better, hopefully, but so far Sky Adventures has just been a crafting simulator, which is really not fun to me at all, but that I would probably go redo. I think that's all the questions that I could muster from the Discord. I skipped a few because they weren't really appealing to me as questions, but I think that's okay. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. You get to know me slightly better than you do so far, but you get a little bit of an insight into my off YouTube life, I guess, or something. But yeah, for the next Q&A, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it at some point. So if you want any questions that you leave in the Discord, in the questions for Q&A, I will consider. You can also leave questions on YouTube or on my Twitter, but if you put it on the Discord, there's so little questions right now that I can easily find them. If you put it on a YouTube comment, I have to screenshot the YouTube comment and save it, and it's more work for me, but whatever you want. I'll save it from YouTube as well if you leave it, but that should be fine. So yeah, with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed this Q&A, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also consider subscribing if you want to see new videos, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one, and bye-bye.